music that we make or we compose and we write is really, if you listen to it, there's a lot of influences, different influences. There's jazz, there's Latin music, blues,
Pop.
there's pop, there's rock,
Funk.
So
Maybe folk, maybe a little country sometimes
so
even.
that's one of the things that make it. That's one of the things that reasons why we decided to be called Eclectic. But that's also another thing about this band. The four of us really come from different backgrounds, and we come from four different continents. I mean, that's our background. Like I mentioned before, I'm from Asia. We got Marco, who's from Africa, Congo.
From Congo, yeah.
And then Ivan, who's from Europe, from Serbia. So,
I'm the only actual
and of course Angie.
Canadian.
Well, you're from
The
North
original
America.
Canadian, yeah, I'm from North America, yeah, so we've got four continents.
Four
Yeah.
continents in there. Yeah. So and of course there's influences from our background that plays into the music that we play.
You know, Ivan is a percussionist, and he has a lot of, again, like me, a lot of sort of orchestral background.
Yeah.
But also he's a drummer, so he brings a different flavor than someone who's just straight up a drummer. And then Marco also has a music education background.
Yes.
I don't even know what to say is his most influential style. We'd have to ask Marco that, but he definitely has a lot of funk going on, a lot of like jazz. He very intensely rehearses. He practices hard.
Yep.
He's always honing his craft. So
Yep.
and same thing with Ivan. I think like those guys practice a lot. They probably practice more than I do, to be honest.
Yeah.
And they're always improving. Like and I think that makes us. They're different, and yet they work together really well.
We work together very well.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
And I guess that's where Eclectic kind of comes from. We have different backgrounds, we're different ages.
Different ages, yeah, that's right.
You know, we have different musical influences.
Yeah.
Like culturally we're different, and yeah, just in many different ways we're different, and yet somehow when the four of us come together, there's something really special that happens. I have a lot of different aspects to my personality that might not seem like they really go together. Like being a heavy metal lover, but also being kind of a hippie. Like that's kind of weird.
You know, as far as music is concerned, it's just like eclectic, because I listen to pretty much almost any kind of music. But in my life, I don't know if I could call that eclectic, because what do? I go to work and I play music.